Hello everyone, what's going on? TheMrTrails here, and today we have the Dauntless 1.11.2 patch notes for you guys. This is going to be a bit of a lighter patch, but there is a pretty major change here coming to Dauntless Trials. So let's get into it. Drop a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're on the road to 40k, let's see if we can get there before the end of the year. And you know, just double check to make sure that you are subscribed if you want to be. In one of the previous videos, there were plenty of you that were like, oh wait, I wasn't actually subscribed, but I remember watching you first at this number. So just double check, hit that red button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Real quick before we get into it, let me plug the TheMrTrails.store. When I was on vacation, you guys probably gave me the most orders at one time ever, so thank you for that. Just look around, you might find something that you like. Not all of these are going to stay on the website at all times because I will eventually hit a product limit, so not everything you see here will always be in the store in its exact variant. So if you do see something you're like, you might as well order when it is a good time. Once again, that's TheMrTrails.store. Make sure the A is before the I. So for starters, in 1.11.2, we have new trials and trial improvements. Beginning on August 18th, modifiers for trials will be reduced across the board. Normal trials will be limited to 1 modifier, and Dauntless trials will have 2 modifiers. Obviously, it's going to depend on the trial what modifiers will be active still, but this is a step in the right direction, I believe. One thing I would really want to see out of the modifiers, though, is to have these 2 modifiers be randomized between the weeks where these trials are active, right? So we have Nasher trial 1 week, it has these 2 modifiers, and then when we have that the next time in the rotation, I would want it to have different modifiers to just change the fight up a little bit, so it's not just the exact same. But we don't have anything like that yet. That's what I would want out of trial modifiers. That's something I had been suggesting for a while. You know, you don't have to put in a ton of work, you just have to change which modifiers are active, sort of thing. And that would probably be a different enough experience from the previous trial to get some people a little more interested in it, right? But after this, we also have new trials incoming. We have Phalanx Trial, which will be on August 18th. And then we have Flameborn Quillshot on November 10th. And then the Drask Trial will be replaced with Thunderdeep, and the Shroud Trial will be replaced with Bloodshot Shroud. Personally, I'm kind of interested in what kind of HP scaling Bloodshot Shroud is going to have, because if it has, you know, relative scaling to all the other behemoths as it does in just a regular gameplay, then this is probably going to be absolutely the highest HP trial, and Bloodshot and Shroud Trial was already a long trial comparatively to everything else. But this is going to be maybe like a 2-minute solo trial if this is based on a similar HP scale to what Bloodshot has in the hunting grounds. And I don't know if I really necessarily like that these are just being replaced with their dire variants, because obviously like Drask and Thunderdeep Drask are obviously quite a bit different in their fights as well as their hitboxes, right? Like honestly, if there's one thing that Thunderdeep Drask is not going to have going for it in a trial setting, it's the terrible hitboxes. I'll just say it better not have thick skull, or I'm just not doing this trial. And then next up here is just more of the weekly quests thing. But we also have a good amount of the rumor changes coming in 1.11.2. So they've removed all hand-in objectives except for quest-specific item drops. Any of the objectives that were previously stated as hand-in objectives are now going to be gather and donate. So it lets you know, hey, you are getting rid of this item. Most of these objectives, though, have been adjusted to ask for collection of an equivalent item. And as a bonus here, anything that's a rare or epic drop objective, it's just going to count what's in your inventory already, but the common and part drop objectives are just going to make you want to collect a new item. A Spore Struck Charog rumor has changed to make it more applicable to Spore Struck Charog. They've nerfed the Time Weave rumor to only need 8 Chronostones and 4 Phased Pedicle now. The Flameborn Rezakiri rumor gear now requires 5 Biocrystal instead of 10. Wreath of Shadows requires 3 instead of 5 Cracked Rictus. Field Rigged Battleplate requires 3 Jagged Shocktooths instead of 5. And a bunch more rumor objective tweaks that they don't want to mention here. Will this finally get me to actually do these rumors? Probably not. But these hand-in objectives were a pain point for the community, especially the ones that were like hand-in an Aether Heart when, you know, some people don't really reforge. So there's a large time disparity in how long it takes each person to get an Aether Heart. And those are pretty much the major changes here. Then we have some miscellaneous bug fixes here. Fixed an issue where Frostback Pangar was being included as part of Week 3 Challenge Wing Clipper. Yeah, Pangar doesn't have wings. Yeah, these are pretty miscellaneous bug fixes here. And that's going to be it for the 1.11.2 patch. We did go over the Favreau and the upcoming roadmap in yesterday's video. You should check that out if you haven't done so already. And we shall see. I might be on the Twitch tomorrow when this patch goes live. We'll do some games, and I will be giving away a ton of hunt passes because I haven't really been able to give those away, right? Because I went on vacation and then I got sick. So I still have a lot of hunt passes to give away. So check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/TheMrTrails for that. I might also end up doing a Discord giveaway here as well. Link in the description. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Once again, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I've been Trevor. I go by the Mr. Trails, and I will catch you guys next time.